August 1945, a bright summer sky over Hiroshima and Nagasaki, then in an instant a blinding flash, a monstrous, earth-shaking roar. The world was forever changed. In the aftermath, amidst the rubble and the lost, emerged the Hibakusha, the survivors of the atomic bombings. They bore witness to unimaginable destruction, carrying within them the physical and emotional scars of that tragic day. These survivors, forever marked by the events of August 1945, could have easily succumbed to despair. Yet from the ashes they rose. They became living testaments to the resilience of the human spirit, their lives a powerful story of survival and hope. The Hibakusha carry the weight of their experiences. Many suffered severe burns, radiation sickness, and a host of long-term health complications. The invisible wounds, the psychological trauma ran deep, a constant reminder of the horrors they endured. But amidst their pain, a remarkable strength began to bloom. They found solace in shared experiences, forming communities of support and understanding. They refused to be defined by the tragedy, choosing instead to focus on healing, both for themselves and for a world still reeling from the war. Their spirit, much like the cherry blossoms that bloom every spring in Japan, symbolized rebirth and the preciousness of life. The Hibakusha returned to a society grappling with the aftermath of war, yet they faced a new struggle: discrimination. Fear and misinformation surrounding radiation sickness led to prejudice and social isolation. Many were denied jobs, housing, and even love, ostracized because of circumstances beyond their control. But even in the face of such adversity, their spirits refused to be broken. They understood that silence would only perpetuate fear and misunderstanding. They knew that their stories, though painful, held a powerful message for the world. The Hibakusha recognized the importance of sharing their experiences. They understood that their stories held the power to educate and to warn. At first, their voices were mere whispers shared amongst themselves in hushed tones. But gradually those whispers grew louder, gaining strength from the collective desire for a world free from the threat of nuclear war. They began to speak out, sharing their testimonies in schools, community centers, and on public platforms. Each story, a poignant reminder of the human cost of nuclear weapons, chipped away at the wall of ignorance and fear. Section 5. A Journey for Humanity, from Hiroshima to the world stage. The Hibakusha's message transcended geographical boundaries. They embarked on international speaking tours, their voices reaching every corner of the globe. They met with world leaders, advocating for peace and nuclear disarmament. Their testimonies, often delivered through tears and trembling voices, held audiences spellbound. These were not politicians or diplomats, but ordinary people who had witnessed extraordinary horrors. Their authenticity, their humanity resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. Their message was clear: never again. Section 6. A chorus for peace, amplifying the Hibakusha message. The Hibakusha's courage inspired a global movement. Artists, writers, and musicians found inspiration in their stories, translating their experiences into powerful works of art. Peace activists and organizations rallied around their cause, amplifying their message and advocating for a world free from nuclear weapons. The Hibakusha became a symbol of hope, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome even the most unimaginable adversity. Their unwavering commitment to peace resonated with millions, igniting a global movement for change. Section 7. Recognizing Courage, the Nobel Prize and beyond. The Nobel Prize is one of the most prestigious awards in the world, honoring those who have made significant contributions to humanity. It is a symbol of excellence and a testament to the power of human endeavor. In 1985, the world acknowledged the Hibakusha's profound impact. These survivors of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki had endured unimaginable suffering. Yet they emerged as powerful advocates for peace and nuclear disarmament. The Nobel Peace Prize was awarded to the International Physicians for the Prevention of Nuclear War, an organization that included many Hibakusha among its members. This organization worked tirelessly to educate the world about the dangers of nuclear weapons and the need for their abolition. This prestigious award acknowledged their tireless efforts to raise awareness about the catastrophic consequences of nuclear war. The Hibakusha's stories and experiences were instrumental in conveying the urgent need for a nuclear-free world. The Nobel Prize was more than just an award. It was a validation of their struggle, a recognition of their invaluable contribution to the global peace movement. It highlighted the importance of their message and the impact they had on the international community. It served as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path towards a world free from the threat of nuclear annihilation. The Hibakusha's legacy continues to inspire new generations to work towards peace and to ensure that the horrors of nuclear war are never repeated. Their courage and resilience remind us of the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and to strive for a better future for all. Section 8. Seeds of Hope, the impact of the Hibakusha on global peace. The Hibakusha's legacy extends far beyond the tragedy they endured. These survivors, who faced unimaginable horrors, have become powerful advocates for peace and disarmament. Their stories, shared with unwavering courage and determination, have played a crucial role in shaping international policies on nuclear weapons. By recounting their experiences, they have brought a human face to the abstract and often impersonal discussions about nuclear arms. Their activism helped inspire treaties and agreements aimed at reducing nuclear arsenals and preventing the proliferation of these deadly weapons. The Hibakusha have tirelessly campaigned for a world free of nuclear threats, influencing both public opinion and political agendas. Their message continues to resonate in classrooms around the world, educating younger generations about the importance of peace and the devastating consequences of nuclear war. Through educational seminars and personal testimonies, they have ensured that the lessons of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are not forgotten. Their stories serve as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the urgent need for dialogue and understanding. The Hibakusha's enduring commitment to peace has left an indelible mark on global consciousness, reminding us all of the cost of war and the value of human life. Section 9. A legacy etched in history, remembering for the future. Time may pass, but the Hibakusha's stories must never be forgotten. Their experiences serve as a powerful reminder of the human cost of hatred and violence. Their resilience, their unwavering commitment to peace, their refusal to succumb to despair offer a powerful message of hope for humanity. It is our responsibility to keep their stories alive, to honor their memory by working towards a world where such tragedies are never repeated. Their legacy is a call to action, a reminder that peace is not a passive state, but an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and effort. Section 10. Carrying the torch, the unfinished work of peace. The journey towards peace is a continuous effort, a mission that remains unfinished. It is a call to action for every generation. The Hibakusha have shown us the path. Their stories are not just tales of survival, but powerful lessons in humanity. They have demonstrated the power of resilience, rising from the ashes of devastation to rebuild their lives and communities. The importance of speaking out against injustice, of raising voices against the atrocities that threaten our collective existence, cannot be overstated. And the transformative power of forgiveness, showing that even in the face of unimaginable suffering, reconciliation is possible. Their legacy is a torch passed down to future generations, a beacon of hope and a call to action. It is a call to continue the fight for a world free from nuclear weapons and all forms of violence. This mission is not just for the leaders and policymakers, but for every individual. It is up to us, the inheritors of their legacy, to carry that torch forward. We must educate, advocate, and act. To carry that torch forward means to engage in dialogue, to build bridges, and to foster understanding among diverse communities. Let us honor their sacrifices by choosing peace over conflict, dialogue over violence, and understanding over hatred. Every small act of kindness, every effort to understand another's perspective contributes to this cause. Let us work together, tirelessly and relentlessly, to create a world where the horrors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are never repeated. This is not just a dream, but a necessity for the survival of humanity. To create a world where the horrors of Hiroshima and Nagasaki are never repeated, we must remember the past and learn from it. We must educate future generations about the consequences of war and the value of peace. Let us strive for a future where peace reigns and all humanity can thrive. A future where our children and their children can live without the fear of nuclear annihilation, in a world that values life, love, and harmony above all else.